Why do y'all want me to take a sexual orientation quiz? What does this mean? Sexuality test? Why am I taking this test for fun? Never had a crush on anyone and unsure where I lie on the spectrum of sexuality. That's a lie. I am suspicious that I may be gay. I'm suspicious that I may be gay is f***ing hilarious. What the f***? Why are you suspicious? Suspicious of yourself is funny as f***. I'm sorry. What would your ideal partner be if you're going to spend a week on an island? Opposite sex? Well, my ideal partner? Yeah. A week on an island with one of my niggas is crazy. I'm going to be honest. Damn, I should have said either will be fine as long as we get along. Fuck. Because that low-key would have been a good option. Either as long as we get along. Fuck. Can I go back? Shit. Restart? Okay, I'm going to restart. Because I low-key didn't think about it for real. Wait, how do I go back? I can't. Hold on, let me reload. There we go. No, I don't want to start off where I left off. Cool. Nice. Yeah, because I got some cool-ass niggas for real. I'm gonna be honest. As long as we got a good vibe and we cool, that's what's cool. Have you ever kissed someone of the same sex as yourself? I kissed my brother one time, but that don't really count. That's not like I don't consider that a man. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? No. Outside of that, never. You know what I'm saying? On some chill shit. When considering only the body, which is more objectively attractive in my opinion? This is an honest answer. Both have their merits. Which attracts me more or which is more attractive? Because, gang, let's be honest. If there's a man in front of you that is attractive and then there's a woman in front of you that you find unattractive, who are you going to say is more attractive? I'm putting you on the spot, but who you going to say is more attractive in that scenario? You going to say the dude. That's all I'm saying. So it's all pretty subjective, but let's assume that we have an attractive man and an attractive woman in the same room, in the same space. I'm likely going to go with the attractive woman because that's my preference. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go on my own. I'm going to go with the opposite. I almost said no. That's what I was saying. Neither are particularly eye-catching. It's crazy. The opposite gender is what I meant to say. It literally says in your opinion. Obviously. That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said. Now you're doing too much. I should say both have their merits, though. That's what I should say. But I'm not interested in doing anything with men. That's what I'm saying, though. Do you like the idea of kissing someone male or female? I feel completely neutral. No, it makes me uncomfortable. Wait, this is a loaded question. This is a loaded question. Do you like the idea of kissing someone male or female? Yes, that sounds nice. No, it makes me uncomfortable. I feel neutral on the subject. What do you mean? This is a strange question.
This is random and completely off topic, but Shawn, would I be wrong in an argument if I said the greatest song of all time is Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell? Trying to prove a quick point.
You'd be wrong. I'm not saying that that's not a great song, but it's not the greatest song. It's a great song, but it's not the greatest song. Like, there are many contenders for greatest song, and it wouldn't be, like, Ain't No Mountain High Enough probably wouldn't even be in my top 50, I'm gonna be honest.
Link?
I don't know. It says arealme.com/sexual-orientation-test/en/. That's the link name.
Male or female in the aspect of which is your preference, a male or a female?
That there's no option to answer it that way. Y'all niggas are stupid. I'm gonna just say yes. Have you ever experienced sexual attraction? Yes. I feel like they're leading me down a hallway that I can't escape. How would you feel when you see actors and actresses kissing on screen? What are these questions? If it's a straight couple, it's fine, but it makes me uncomfortable to see gay couples kissing. If it's a gay couple, it's fine, but it makes me uncomfortable to see straight couples kissing. It makes me uncomfortable to see anyone kissing. Depending on the scene, it makes me uncomfortable. Sometimes I see somebody kissing, and I'm just like, that just shouldn't be there. That just shouldn't be there. It don't bother me outside of that usually, but sometimes it don't need to be there. Either one of these could actually strike me, to be honest. Like, when does kissing really add to the scene like that? Like, when? How often does the kiss actually matter to the scene unless... I don't know, gang. I don't know. Usually, if it's used in a good way, it don't bother me. If it's in a good way, then it don't bother me, bro. Imagine someone very attractive of the same sex as yourself leaning in and kissing you. How do you feel? Okay, first of all, I could stop them before they get the kiss off. So this is not a reality that I could ever entertain, number one. Disgusted or uncomfortable? What would I be? Aroused? No. I'd enjoy it. Neutral? Confused. I would treat it as I would treat a woman that I didn't find attractive attempting to make a move on me. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga did that, I think I would feel the same way if I felt like an unattractive woman or a woman that I wasn't attracted to trying the same thing with me. So I don't think I would be disgusted or uncomfortable. How else do I say this? I mean, I guess I'd be uncomfortable, but disgusted and uncomfortable are like really different words to me. They're really different words to me. I'd just be put off, I guess. Confused? Yeah, I think I'd be confused. Aroused? No. I'd enjoy it? No. Neutral? No. I'd say confused. Disgusted is a strong word.
So ugly bish equals men.
Basically, yeah. Basically. For me. Well, not really, no. That's not true. It's a different, it's levels. It's levels. I'm going to say confused. I can't say, disgusted is kind of crazy. Confused is bi-curious? No, it's not. No, it's not. To be disgusted is like, how often do you get disgusted? I'll be confused at why you attempted this with me knowing that I'm not gay. That's why I'd be confused. I'm not one of those niggas that you could just be like, all right, you could just do that and then it's going to be awkward for the rest of the time. No, we going to talk about what the fuck you just did and we going to move the fuck on. That's just my mind. I know it says or, but I'm just trying to get the benefit of the doubt. More likely or not, I'll probably be confused or uncomfortable, but these aren't the same tier of words. These just aren't the same tier. They're not. Imagine someone very attractive of the opposite sex as yourself leaning in and kissing you. How do you feel? Same?
I was completely 100% right about my sexual identity. Pansexual, hypersexual with a femme lean.
There's no way they said all that at the end of your test. Very attractive. It depends on if I know him. Leaning in and kissing me like I'm the controller. You know what I'm saying? I ultimately have the final say. So you even taking that risk. And what am I bitch? Am I bitch? Like, I'm confused. I don't know. Very attractive. I don't know how, like, you know what I'm saying? I usually got to take, you know what I'm saying? The reins. Femme lean is crazy. I'm not bitch at all. I'm not closing my tabs. Deal with it. It depends on who it is. If I'm assuming I like them, aroused. Assuming I like them, aroused. How do you differentiate very close friends from potential partners? There's a romantic spark. That's not always true. I struggle to find a difference. That's kind of crazy. I didn't expect him to say that. No. Wait. No. That's not what I thought it meant. No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about women friends. That's all I was saying. Y'all niggas just immediately threw men in here. Like, relax. But I'm saying sometimes there's not a lot of boundaries that are always put up, is what I'm saying. So sometimes you end up going places with a lot of people that you think are friends, and then something happens, and then boom, oh, well, I really don't know. Like, I treat this person the same way I treat partner, but this is low key my friend, but we low key went here already, and it's different. It's not that easy to just, you know what I'm saying, separate them all. It's not that simple. Which of the following will make you most happy? Having sex with the person I love most, cuddling with the person I love most, just being next to the person I love most, hanging out with friends / being alone. These all make me happy.
Def the third option. It is not possible for a straight male and a straight woman to be friends without one catching feelings. I stand by that.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, but I do believe that you could be friends with a woman and a woman could be friends with you and no sexual attraction can occur. I just think that when you don't have strong boundaries in place with people that you consider your friends, you can easily spill your romantic or your romanticism over into that relationship by accident. You know what I mean? And that happens a lot more often than people think. It happens really, really often. So if you want to just be friends, sometimes you don't have to have that conversation. But when you go to that place, then it's like, oh shit, well now we're here. I thought we were friends, but now we're not like exclusive. And then like we're here. I didn't contradict that at all. There are plenty of men and women that are capable of having that conversation. I just don't have the conversation. So you could call it lack of maturity. You can call it like playing around too much. But like a lot of people don't want to have that conversation and then they play as friends knowing that there's something else that can happen. But it's definitely possible for men and women to be friends and then nothing happened. And they have a friendship, a boundary that they don't go for. That's not agreeing. I don't get how you're misinterpreting what the fuck I just said. Told my friend I just wanted to be friends, and he said, "Can I eat your bad word?" Shaking my head platonically, nasty work. Yeah, see, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Exactly. Therefore, men and women in this society can't be friends. That is not what the fuck I just said. That's not what I just said. I literally applied this to me personally. This is an anecdote that I am giving you. Other people can relate to this, sure, but this is an anecdote. I'm not saying that men and women in general cannot be friends. Of course they can be. I have female friends, but there are plenty of friends that I've had that are women that we started and we had a cool, like, understood friendship. And then since we didn't have boundaries in place, we spilled over some romantic shit or some fuckery shit into a relationship that didn't need it because we didn't have a conversation. You're saying in an ideal world, if people could communicate, then men and women can be friends. Yes, but that's not ideal. There are plenty of good men and women that can communicate. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. There's plenty of men and women that are friends that have never done anything with one another. There's plenty of them. I'm just talking from my perspective. Anecdotally speaking, that's not all that can be applied. But there are some women friends that I've had that I've never done nothing with. Known them since I was in grade school. So obviously it's true. Which of the following will make you most happy? Oh, see, there really aren't, which is why so many men trying to fuck on their friends. Bro, there are plenty of women that try to fuck on their supposed friends too. But like I said before, they can be friends. They can be. It's very easy. Cuddling is actually fucking amazing. The person I love most is my nephew, and we cuddle a lot. So I might have to go with cuddling. We be taking naps together and shit like that. It'd be a nice bonding experience. I'm gonna go with cuddling, to be fair. I'd be happy as fuck when we be laying. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's a good answer right there. How would you feel if your best friend came out as gay? I'd feel nothing. It wouldn't matter to me. A little sick. A little sick is hilarious. Relieved? Why relieved? Uncomfortable. I wouldn't feel nothing. I feel like this is kind of dismissive. I would be happy that they decided to tell me. I don't think I would feel like it wouldn't matter. Obviously it would matter, but this is the least of the options, so I guess I gotta go here. 9% niggas said that they would be uncomfortable. When you see attractive couples in pictures or in real life, who do you notice first? Who do I notice first? An attractive relationship / couple. Let me see. The same gender as my own, the opposite gender, both equally. Yeah, if I saw an attractive couple, I would acknowledge them both equally. Yeah, because they're a couple. Like, they come as a community. Like, they're two as one. How much sex in a relationship? Wait, how much does sex in a relationship matter for you? I think it's necessary to truly. That's a crazy thing to say. I think it's necessary to truly be together. To truly be together. I'd rather not have it. It's crazy. I could live without it. I couldn't live without it. Whoa, these are all of these are terrible answers. There's got to be better answers than this. There's got to be better answers than this. First question is crazy manipulative. The first question is crazy manipulation. That's crazy as fuck. Like, babe, we can't really be together fully unless we, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to go all the way. That's funny as fuck. I couldn't live without it. I could live without it. I could live without it, but I wouldn't want to. It's like I can go the rest of my life without the internet. I can go the rest of my life without pizza. I can go the rest of my life without joggers. Would I want to do it? No. No. There's a better answer for this. I swear to God, there's a better answer for it. Do both genders seem sexually attractive to you? No. I'm able to distinguish when someone's attractive versus when, like, there are literally bodily functions that occur within me when I see them. So, no, they don't. Only the opposite gender for me personally. I'm lying to the American people. This is not the Billy. Wow, this is not the Bernie Mac show. What's your ideal frequency of sex? I just hate sex is funny. Less than twice per month, 2 to 8 times per month, 2 to 6 times per week, more than once per day. 2 to 8 times per month. That's fine. What the fuck is this? What does this mean? How do I read this? What is allosexual? Nigga said, damn, you gay. Why is this dot all the way up here? Oh, it means I'm super straight? That's crazy. You a hat? Oh, I'm a het. Don't say that. That sounds derogatory. That sounds super derogatory, gang. Oh, upper right corner. I'm about to read it. You are likely the majority of the population. You are attracted to the opposite sex and experience sexual attraction. The further upwards you are located, the closer you are to experiencing the standard sexual attraction that most others do. So I'm not a spicy straight. That's what they're telling me. I'm not a spicy straight. That's all they're saying. There's no wiggle room within me, is what they're saying. I'm tight as fuck. That's what they're saying. A spicy straight is basically a bisexual. So I'm not bi. Nah, that's not true. I think a spicy straight will do things with others, but they won't claim that life. You know what I'm saying? They won't claim it. Feel what I'm saying? So it's a spicy, but I'm not spicy.
Honest question, but you and your wife have a convo. She brings up pegging. How open are you to the idea?
I'm asking her a lot of questions in that moment because I'm like, why are you into this? What do you want to do this for? I love you, so I'm even willing to have the conversation. The likelihood of me actually going through with that, very, very low, depending on what we've tried already. What has she allowed me to get away with? You know what I'm saying? What have I asked her for at this point? For her to be feeling comfortable asking me this. You know what I mean? Because if I'm open to being pegged, at that point, she has had to have been open to so many of my sexual desires at this point that she even feels comfortable asking me would I allow something to be drove up into my ass outside of fingers for a prostate exam. So she already would have to be a W wife to feel comfortable asking me that question. So I don't know. I'd consider it. You know what I'm saying? I would consider it. That don't mean I would do it, but I consider. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got to know. It's just us. This babe. This babe, mother of my kids. Married for 20 plus years at this point, probably. Like, what are we doing? I'm going to let you get it from another nigga? No, I'm sorry. It's just not happening. You passing expeditiously, she cheating on you. Sorry. I'm not going, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's babe. That's babe. That's babe.
If you consider then you a spicy straight. This a judgment-free zone of course, but you spicy.
Now you know that's not what that means now. Your sexual orientation is literally based off of what you are attracted to. That is it. It's as simple as that, gang. It's as simple as that. You tried it though. I see what you tried to do, but you're not him for real. You can't get off what I can get off and still maintain your frame. You know what I'm saying?